everybody, welcome back to Go Big Boar or Go Home. I'm your host Sean, and I'm here today to actually do a little bit of a desert demo on the 40 Super. Now I'm sure a few of you have gotten a chance to hear me talk about this cartridge. I'm going to bring it a little closer, show the bottom of it. What you're looking at is essentially a 45 Winchester Magnum case that's been cut down and then bottlenecked to a 10mm size, so it shoots a .400 caliber bullet at incredible speeds. While the 10mm can launch a 180 grain bullet at up to 1250 and beyond a little bit, say 1300, this can go up to 1450 and really do a lot of damage. It's a pretty cool little cartridge, and part of the reason I'm doing this video is I had a really great opportunity. I need to thank two people. I want to thank first and foremost Aria Ballistic Engineering. Jason Salvini sent us out some 40 Super ammo to try, 215 grain Hawk bullets that are advertised at 1425 that I clocked at 1376, so very, very close there. And I can't wait to break those out. But I also got this from my friends over at Healy, America's Firearms Provider. They let me know they had picked up an estate sale, and they have some Triton quick shock bullets for this. These are jacketed hollow points. They're advertised 1500 feet per second for 155 grains. I got them at about 1570, I think, or 1590. I'll put it down below. And the reason why this was really cool is Triton is the company that actually made the 40 Super. It was developed by Tony Rumore and I think one other person. Well, they went out of business in the 90s, so this ammunition is it's been sitting around a while. That said, I have clocked it, I have tested it, and surprisingly it works just fine, and it is scorching, so it's really cool. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and put this on some of the steel targets behind me so you can kind of see it. I'm also going to compare it to a 10mm loading so that you guys can get an idea of difference in recoil and difference in impact when these hit the target. Okay, so as stated, we're going to start with 10mm, and unlike some tight shirt-wearing 1911 hating presenters on YouTube, I like my 10mm genuinely spicy. So I've got 200 grain lead bullets going 1,183 feet per second, shooting them out of my Glock 20 with a 6-inch KKM barrel. I chose this because my 40 Super conversion also has a 6-inch barrel. I'm going to try and lean a little closer to my brass net because I've been losing brass lately, so let's see how this does. Okay, so to get us to a similar bullet weight, I've got some reloads. These are total metal jacket 180 grain bullets for the 40 Super, and they're clocking in at over 1,450 feet per second. I'll put the specific down here. This is going to be out of my Glock 21 conversion. Has a 6-inch Barstow barrel with 3 ports at the end of the barrel. So let's see how this does when compared to the 10mm. Really like to knock that small gong around. Okay, so now we're going to attempt to catch bullets with some 1-gallon water jugs. I was going to attempt to not only catch the 155 grain Triton quick shock at 1570, but I was gonna shoot the Aria Ballistic Hawk jacketed flat point 215 grain going 1376. Unfortunately, I forgot to pack them. Sorry guys. Jason, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I am gonna try and do a quickie sometime just to show those Hawks, because they're really awesome bullets and they're great hunting bullets. But let's take a look at least what this one can do. Okay, so we had a massive energy dump right here in this first one. As you can see, there's just water everywhere. You know, And if you look here, there's a ton of these little pieces of lead. The bullet just kind of disintegrated there. So a lot of it went out on the first bottle, and we did catch it in the second bottle, and it actually made a dent trying to get out, but didn't quite make it. That said, well, let's take a look. There it is. That's what's left. Look at this bullet, guys. It's going so fast and doing so much that it literally just disintegrated. The jacket's mostly there, but it's like peeled off, and there's a few pieces of lead, but the bullet's just gone. That's a really interesting result. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got one. Yep, there it is. Two. Yep. In and out. 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes in 7, comes out 7, goes in 8, comes out 8. And it didn't hit 9 or 10, so I think it just skidded off. So I think it would have gone into at least 9, if not 10. So today, instead of doing cinder block, as many people have said, it gets kind of old and you only just go through one cinder block, we're going to put the 40 Super up against some tile, some nice ceramic tile I picked up at Home Depot. I'm going to use the 180 grain total metal jacket at 1450 plus, so this should be fun. Let's see what it can do. Okay, so looking at the carnage, each one of these little slots here is where there was one tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It went through 7 tiles. I'm going to turn this off and see if I can find the bullet. If I can, I'll come back. If not, I'll just say I couldn't find it. But so after that unfortunate wardrobe malfunction, we are back out on the range today with the 40 Super. And since that stopped filming for the day, that gave me an opportunity to go back and pick up my 215 grain jacketed hollow points from Aria Ballistic Engineering. Now this is using a Hawk bullet, which are well known for staying together and penetrating, and also of course expanding properly on game. So these are very powerful cartridges. Again, 215 grains, doing it about 1,425 feet per second as advertised. From my 40 Super, I clocked them at 1,375, I think, or 376. So again, very, very close to that advertised velocity, still, you know, within striking distance. This has been an accurate round for me, but it's also been a very potent round. And I'm really interested to see what it's going to do on some water bottles. I felt like, you know, we really should pick these up and try it, especially considering that the 155 grain came apart. I have a feeling this is going to hold together better. So let's shoot the water bottles with this. Let's see what it does. It should be good. It should be good data. First one went through, second one went in, out, third one, it went in, looked like it tried to come out, but it's down there. You can see it, it's down there. So let's pull it out and let's take a look. Oh-ho! A whole bullet, check that out. Let's take a look. Look at that. Look at how that mushroomed out nicely. That's a thing of beauty right there. Now that is a great bullet. Completely held together, opened up, expanded. I gotta admit, this is gonna be a great bullet if you're hunting with the 40 Super because the performance is fantastic. Look at that, guys. And now we're gonna shoot my least favorite thing in the world, spam. Granted, this is just a physical representation of all the emails and junk mail that I get, but it's good enough. Well, as expected, the spam got pulverized, and that was pretty disgusting. I've always wanted to try making 3-bean salad, so I thought the 40 Super could help me. We got wax beans, kidney beans, garbanzo beans. So again, I'm going to pull out those 155 grains because they seem to have a great effect on anything canned. Now, some cantaloupe and a honey don't. And we'll have more melons on the way. This time I'm going to use the hawk bullets. I want to see what they do to these things. I think it'd be fun. So this time I'm going to use the 155 grain Triton Quick Shock hollow points, but our melon bashing continues. I've got one more honey don't, and I've got 2 mini watermelons because I couldn't get regular watermelons this time. So since we're making some fruit salad with the 40 Super, I thought we could make it a tropical fruit salad.
This is my island in the sun.
Now, on this side, we're going to shoot with the hawk bullets, the 215 grainers, and on this side, we're going to shoot these with the 155 grainers from Triton. Well, that was fun and delicious, but now it's time to clean up using the 155 grain Triton Quick Shock jacketed hollow points to wash it all down. So there you have it, guys, a demonstration of what the 40 Super can do. If you're considering this cartridge, you can convert a Glock 21, you can convert a 1911, and I'm sure you can find some other options out there. Just be very careful about doing a conversion, as you want to be safe. And you know, it's pretty impressive to see what it can do when you get really good ammunition like those Hawk bullets that ARIA Ballistic Engineering loads. You can see they hold together, they do a lot of damage. That would really be a good round for hunting, so it's definitely something to consider. If you liked what you saw, please click like and subscribe and leave a comment. It really helps us out here on YouTube. If you didn't like what you saw, as always, I thank you very much for taking the time to watch and consider our channel. And as always, guys, go big bore or go home.